And as you make your list, friends, we talked last night about the elimination list. Now we're talking about the second one, writing out what you want to bring into your life tonight. As you make your list, think about what you really want, not what somebody else wants you to have. Make your list and realize that it's already on the way to you by the time you even desire it, you see. And so writing it out helps to bring it into visibility. A businessman up in Illinois one time wrote me a long letter, and he said this business of writing a list of those things that you feel you need in your life works. I have done just that, and success became apparent almost instantly. Since then, everything I have had on my list has come to me. Some of the items were tremendous things, such as an early retirement so that I might become a public speaker. I am now a lecturer for business groups at $250 a lecture. I also listed an adequate income so that my life might continue normally as before retirement. Even such personal items that I wanted as an expensive travel trailer, a fine motion picture camera, and other such items have come to me. Now you may say, well, this all sounds rather simple and rather childish to me. And you may say, but why are these simple techniques necessary from a mental standpoint? Well, remember this, friends, that the mind of man must look outward as well as inward for balance. The mind is the blending area of one's thoughts and feelings, and you must balance the inner with the outer. That is why we are all here, you see, in a physical form, is to blend the inner and outer phases of our being. Now, to me, there's nothing more pathetic than to see those misguided people who think that they are too advanced, as they say, mentally and so on, to use manpower in such practical ways. Now, again, such people can often give you a lot of high-flung theory, but often such people become confused. They suffer all kinds of needless problems because they aren't balanced. They aren't doing any of these simple things to externalize that manpower, to release it as results and balance in their world. And so dare to do the simple things that lead to prosperity. Make your list of what you really want, not what somebody else thinks you should have. And as you make your list, dare to please only yourself. There is a mystic saying that I like to use and like to think about when I make my list. And the mystic saying is this: the highest is the nearest. The highest good is the nearest good. So do not compromise as you make your list. And don't list what somebody else around you thinks you can have or that you should settle for. But let this be a very private thing that you do. And then keep your list private, friends. Keep it a secret even. Because it is in this way that you express constructively rather than suppressing destructively your desires for greater good, which are from the universe. Now, the interesting thing about this list making is this: the very act of list making clears your mind and clears your life. It resolves things for you. For instance, recently I made a list of 3 things that I thought I wanted to experience in my life within a 6-month period. 6 months later, when I looked at my list, I was amazed how it had worked out. The first item on my list had come to pass. It was by far the most important one. The second item had not come to pass, and events indicated that the answer to that desire was no for the time being.
You can listen to this audio and hundreds of others in the YouAreCreators.tv app. You can even play the audios with the screen off.